Hello. I wanted to do a quick vlog. I'm not sure how quick it'll be, but about writing, because just mainly for my own records and stuff. Because basically, I'm writing this uh, like a story online. Like I write it and put it up on like chapter by chapter up online, and I had like a really long break. Like I didn't actually calculate how long it was, but it was like 9 months or something. And the problem I found with writing it was like it's really good at the start, like when nobody's reading it, and it's just like I get an idea and I go, oh yeah, it's fun, do whatever I want, like it's like all options are open to me and stuff. And but then what happens is when people start reading it and they actually like it, like some of my friends read it and they liked it, and I had feedback from people online and they liked it, and I noticed that it seemed like people were reading it and stuff. Suddenly I had like I put more pressure on myself, like, I just knew that it was like, it's kind of like, in a way, like, when, let's say you're just by yourself and no one's around, you can sing fine, right? I mean, like that. But if you wanted to do like karaoke, suddenly sometimes when other people are there, it's different, like, in a way. Like kind of like that in a way, like when people are watching you, it just feels a little bit different for some reason. um that's just an example, but basically, yeah, I found like I was just feeling like uh pressure, like what if I wrote something that I wanted to write but like other people didn't like it and stuff, or what would they think of this scene, would they think it was good, or stuff like that. And like it's less fun that way and all that stuff. And yeah, I found like I just kind of like, yeah, it felt different compared to at the very start. And so just recently, and also I did, for the last 9 months or so, I kind of didn't put as much time into it as I did before. Like I was doing other things, and yeah, just didn't put enough time into it. So now this year I'm back into putting time into it, which is great. But then earlier in the week I wrote a scene out. It was like, because I had this image of what I wanted for the next scene. Like I know in my head like where it's set, kind of what happens in it, but just trying to get it out, it's hard. Like I kept thinking of how I'm going to describe it, like what character's going to think what, and what to get this, because the location is like it's like this big library with in the middle there's like a obelisk, like a rock. It's really tall, and in the library it's like a tower, and there's just stairs going around, and each level is like a donut shape. So, and the top is a glass dome, and that's exactly what I want the library to look like. But trying to describe that in the scene, I didn't know how to go about doing it, and I just kept on thinking different ways to do it. And I was in the library earlier in the week, and I wrote this scene out, and I only got like part way through it, and I stopped, and then I was editing the scene, like, because once I wrote the first draft, then I wanted to fix up sentences to make them really nice, and like, nice words and all that stuff. And it was good because it was really slow going though. Like I got like the first paragraph just like perfect, just how I wanted it. When I read it, I was like, oh, that sounds really nice. But strangely, like at the end of it all, I just thought to myself, like just this morning maybe, I forgot what it was. I was just thinking, I know if I do go through the whole scene and do that and get everything worded really nicely, do I even really care like that much? Like if it was just me reading this, would I even care that it's written that way? Like I just thought to myself, I don't think I would. Like I'm more would care more about what's happening and what's fun is happening and stuff. So I just thought to myself, try to write. This is me talking to myself. Try to write as if you're just writing for yourself and that no one's going to read it. That was my plan this morning. And like basically the one line that was in my head as I was approaching it this morning was, write it as if no one was going to read it. And it went really well. Like I enjoyed it so much more. With writing, it's such a thing like this. It always happens. Like I have days where I like really enjoy writing, and it's like when I get those moments, you'd think I would be able to do it all the time, but then I keep forgetting somehow, and having to reconnect to it. But yeah, this morning, and the best scenes that I like the best are the ones where I just get onto it like this, like I get somehow into the mode where it's like, oh yeah, and then just write the whole thing out one go. I love it when I can just do it all, and then it's like the whole scene is meant to be like that. Other than the alternative is like once I don't enjoy as much as when I write like a paragraph and I go, oh, so what's the next paragraph? Boom, boom, like that. No, I really love it when every now and then I'll get one scene, a couple scenes where I just write and it just comes out all in one go, and later on I just have to edit it a little bit. And today it happened again, and I love it when that happens, and it's such a good feeling when it finishes. It's like it's not like, it feels like I'm not even having to think things up. It's just flowing out. Oh, those are the best moments. So I really would love to continue writing this story and just write it with only one thing in my mind, is basically write it as if it's, because like, you know, honestly, if I was writing just for myself, not worrying about other people, I wouldn't care about, you know, this so much, like little things like, you know, worrying so much about like the wording and stuff. I would just be more about having fun and characters saying funny things, doing things that I think are amusing or really cool, you know, just putting things that are just cool, like kind of like in a way like sometimes cheap B movies are so much fun rather than like Oscar nominated serious movies in the same kind of sense. And like, yeah, like the first few chapters of this story I was writing was a lot of fun, and I put in a lot of things that I just found amusing, like the witch Mariska and her apprentice, like they went the wrong way because the witch had the map upside down or something, things like that. And then somehow it comes along and it just becomes too, I worry too much about like it being like good and what, you know, what other people want to read, kind of thing. So I know it feels more right just to write what I like, and you know, but it's hard to keep remembering to do that, but I really do want to do it because it's so much more fun like that. Like it's so much more fun when I just, you know, like I knew what I wanted to do, but it was tough. So I just wanted to make a vlog just to maybe remind myself, so I can like look back at this video and just think how I got this scene out, because I really like the scene. I don't know, yeah, I just really like it. So hopefully I can do it, and just from now on, each scene that I write in this story is just like what I want to write, what I want to see, what I want to do, you know. And you know, you hear that all the time, but sometimes you forget to do it sometimes. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to say that.